All right, guys and gals, let's keep this relatively short. A few minutes. The questions you want to ask, and we got to get back to the game.
Kevin, Steve said earlier that you kind of were able to ride the bike a little bit and work up a little bit of a sweat. How are you feeling right about now?
I feel better. It's only been a week, so just trying to take my time, take it a day at a time, and just get better. That's just that's the name of the game for me right now. Just keep grinding every single day, and just keep gaining strength in the rest of my body. And, hopefully my knee heals pretty quick.
How were your emotions when you found the results?
Well, obviously I didn't know. Guys fell on my legs before, and it's not as bad. And so this time I knew it was a little different when I ran up and down the court. When I got to the back, it stiffened up real quick, and so it was a pain I never felt before. But I knew I'd been through this before, so no matter what it was, no matter what the doctor said or what the MRIs and the scan said, that I knew I would, be ready for this journey to just get back. So no matter what, I was gonna conquer it and work extremely hard every single day to try to get back on the court.
Were you nervous as the results?
I wouldn't say nervous. I was just real anxious to see what it was. First it was tough news first, but then it came back, and by the grace of God, it wasn't as bad as we thought. So that was a positive, and I just try to look at that and stay positive throughout this whole situation, and just keep working.
Kevin, one of the games, and are you like a nervous wreck, or are you kind of chilled out, or you? And when they're here, what do you do?
I got a nice little spot on my couch. I watch the game now. So I wouldn't say I was a nervous wreck. Definitely when we lost to Chicago, it was tough. We had that game. I felt like we should have won that game, but it's good to bounce back against New York and Atlanta and then come home for one game. So it was exciting to see the team come together against New York and Atlanta. That was fun to watch. And tonight I'll be watching it back. So hopefully we get a W.
You yell at discussion?
Yeah, I do. It was fun watching the team. I didn't feel like an NBA player this last week, but to be with the guys in the locker room today, and be around the team felt great.
You mentioned the initial diagnosis. How long you were potentially going to be out there, and then when you finally heard that it wasn't like that,
That was a crucial. It was probably 30 minutes where I thought that it was. I have to go through this long rehab, to get back on the court, and then I got a call and they said it wasn't as bad, so that kind of eased my mind a little bit. And but like I said, either way, I knew it was something I had to conquer. I knew I had to work extremely hard to get back. I still do, no matter what. And I've been through it before. So it's the reason why I'm here now is that I worked extremely hard, and so it's nothing different. It's just trying to get my knee right and get my body right, and hopefully I'll be back to play soon.
Kevin, have you noticed any improvement yet, and how confident are you that you'll be back before the end of the regular season?
I'm not even trying to put a date on it, man. It's however I feel, I'm just setting goals every single day, just try to, it was to straighten my leg out. That was a big goal of mine just throughout this week, and I was able to accomplish that and to, get some range of motion as I, bent my legs. So that was a key for me. So I'm just trying to set these small goals day by day, and I'll get back to playing. I'll worry about that whenever I feel good, but I'm just taking it a day at a time.
Steve mentioned you were on the bike today. What is sort of is your daily routine different each day, and also how much have your spirits been lifted by getting the regular text messages from the guys, and Steve said he's checking in on you all the time?
I mean, it could be a lot worse, man. A lot of things could have happened. It could be a lot worse. So I hurt my knee. Yeah, a lot of guys go through this throughout the season. A lot of injuries. It's nothing for anybody to be concerned about. I got a boo-boo playing basketball. It is what it is. That's just, you know, so I'm okay. You know, my spirits are good. I mean, my family's good. I'm doing what I love to do every single day, so it's all right. But as far as my routine every day, just, you know, just trying to strengthen, like I said, the muscles around, you know, my lower body, and, you know, just trying to get that range of motion back in my leg and my knee. So it's a process that I'm looking forward to, you know, getting through, and, you know, hopefully soon I'll be able to get back out there and play.
Kevin, for a championship, you came here to win a championship. Obviously, your knee's going to tell you, but do you feel confident you'll be close to 100%, say, by May, when the important rounds are coming up?
I mean, I'm not even thinking about that right now. I know that's what everybody wants to know, you know, and wondering. But whenever my body tells me I'll be ready to play, that's when I'll be ready to play. So I'm not really thinking it too far down the line. I'm just worried about. I had a great day today, and you know, and I look forward to having a good one tomorrow. So that's what I'm thinking about at this point.
Kevin, you seem like good spirits, but the setbacks you've had in years past when it comes to the mental side, I mean, does that help now in terms of just keeping your mind right and not getting too frustrated during this process?
Oh yeah, I had one injury. Well, no, I didn't. I had 3 foot surgeries, and that was tough to go through because it was my first time being out, you know, going under and getting surgery. So that was tough. That was different. But now, I mean, I didn't have to get a surgery. So, you know, I'm just rehabbing every single day. So it's not as bad, and it could be worse, like I said. So mentally, I'm good. I'm in a good place. I'm not playing right now, which is tough because I love to play. But you know, I'm getting better day by day, and I'll be out there as soon as I'm ready to play.
Kevin, do you include any kind of sort of new agey things like cryotherapy or hyperbaric chambers or anything like that?
Keep that in house.
Okay.
I think the diagnosis was worse for a crucial 30 minutes. Was that diagnosis fractured knee? What was the diagnosis you thought was worse before they changed it?
I'll keep that in house too.
So what do you do? What does your daily day consist of? And then also, what is the next step of your rehab include?
I just do treatment on my knee and lift weights and shooting the chair. I shot in the chair the other day, so I just got to keep this jumper right. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'm sure that's what I'll be doing the next few days. But you know, next 2 weeks, I really don't know. Like I said, I'm just taking it day at a time. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm looking forward to conquering this thing, and you know, getting better day by day, and you know, putting in the work every single day, and you know, getting back out there and playing, and enjoying the game with my teammates, and playing as hard as I can for these fans. So you know, we'll see what happens in the next few weeks.
What about the non-basketball things? Like, what do you do?
Watch a lot of movies, man. Play a lot of video games. Stuff I like to do. It's pretty good. Just chilling.
One very last one for Monty.
Guys, when they get hurt and can't play, they become couch coaches. You know, they watch the games and they look at things. Have you been able to do that, or is that something you try not to do?
I watch the games.
Break down the games and so forth?
Yeah, I watch the games. I know basketball, but I'm not the smartest player there is. But I'm learning a lot from watching and seeing different things. From the outside, the game is a little faster when you're playing, so you don't realize what you're doing sometimes. But you know, when you watch, it slows down a bit, and you can see what's going on. And I'm sure that'll help me once I come back. Just seeing the tendencies of my teammates and just the flow of the game, and you know, so it'll definitely help.
Great. If everybody could stay seated so you can have a clear path out here and give them a minute to exit the room, be great.
How far back are you shooting from? Threes?
Free throw line.
Free throw line.
No, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Chair.
Yeah, you've seen some of them.